What's up, people? So from my videos, and today we'll be doing the ultimate Hydra challenge. If you see down here, I have the one-headed Hydra, the dual-headed Hydra, triple Hydra, quad Hydra, and the Hydra. All of them having internal glory. Now you're probably wondering, how did I get these? Because I am broke, like actual broke, like no money broke. Either way. So a dev, quote-unquote, Max, which is like that guy, has given me all these towers to play around with, and we'll be doing the ultimate Hydra challenge. So, let's get straight onto it. Now, I'm thinking we do the hardest superhero world, because I believe with this insane team full of internal glory Hydras, we can do this. This is meant to be the easy one! Why is there so much? Why? Okay, I've lost all hope in the superhero world. We're doing the anime world, because, I need a better starter tower. But let's do the only brother sanctum. So I did it elite with one guy, so I think we can do it with nightmare with myself. I hope. Probably. I've just earned a lot of money. Alright, so now we're doing 5,000 damage per second. So why are they so quick? Why are they so quick? Oh no, we are cooked. We made it to wave 2. Okay, all I need is 100,000 to get our first Hydra down. Now, that was very close. That was too close. I did not like that. The fact that we need 100,000. That's a lot that we currently don't have. But all it takes is just one upgrade, and then we'll be set. Okay, so now we should be alright, because now we're doing 8. What's it called? 8 speed. 8 attack speed. I made a whole video on just the beginner's guide in towers. How don't I know what the attack speed is? Okay. We're so close. Our first Hydra is now down. Now this thing has basically a billion range, and it does like basically a billion damage. So what I'm thinking is we get all the stages down, upgrade them all, and then finally get the big one down at the end. Now, if you see this Hydra, it doesn't have an animation yet, because they're struggling on the animations. So basically, some of the newer towers are not going to have an animation until later on. Probably, I think it was like the 13th or the 15th that they're doing the whole kind of like tower rework. But either way, let's get down our second thing, which is the dual Hydra, which does basically double the damage as the first one, which is sick. We nearly now have the third one. If you do, we have 60,000. Now 70,000, 75,000. And these things are falling pretty quickly. But again, this is just the easier waves. Now let's get down our third Hydra, which does the same damage as the first one, but instead it has an attack speed of 2, meaning that it'll do more damage than this one on a second upgrade. That only upgrades range on its second upgrade. So basically, this is also going to be a showcase of towers. So currently, all of them look pretty neat. It's basically the OG tower stages, and these were basically my favorite towers ever. And I've always wanted to own Hydra, and now I'm borrowing it. Yay. Alright, so the quad Hydra looks sick. Has basically the same upgrade as the triple Hydra. But, as I said, I think this is going to be fixed. But looks-wise, it looks really cool. Like, really cool. And we'll get down our final, the Mega Hydra. The OG Hydra, the one that literally created all of these Hydras. The chosen Hydra. Our final Hydra. Boom. The absolute OG and the beast of a Hydra. Which does a bunch of damage. So, either way, let's upgrade all of these, because currently we have the one-headed Hydra, but we can upgrade that. And now it does 30,000 damage, a lot of range. Not a lot of damage right now, but a lot of range. Not too much attack speed, but it doesn't really need attack speed. So that's his second stage. Third stage of this is the exact same. Kind of odd. But it has 49,000 next stage. Now with this one, second upgrade, does now 40,000 damage. This one, ooh, we need HYDRA. This one does 60,000 on the next stage, when this one only does 30,000. We'll get onto the actual HYDRA in like a while, but I really like the design of the OG HYDRA. First, let's get down to the one-headed HYDRA, which is gone its third stage, doing 70,000 damage, which is really good. Bear in mind I only have pet boosts, no other boosts, so it's a pretty decent tower. Now, about to get this one, which costs a little bit more than the others, so let's upgrade that. Now let's do it. What happened? Okay, we're now doing this one. Don't ask any questions, we're just now doing this one. How did we die again? I literally have the full entire HYDRA loadout, even OG HYDRA, and I'm still losing. How? Oh, lag spike. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it till we have basically all the HYDRA stages back, because that was just embarrassing. I can't believe we lost again. For like the 5th time now. I'm so sorry. Oh, so to make a long story short, here that got tier 2. These two, that's their stage 2, pretty much the same, but this one does more damage. So let's upgrade that again. So now it's their tier 3, and it does 182 damage, and that's the quad HYDRA. Quad HYDRA is actually really good. I don't know how many placements, but I'm guessing they all have one placement, like the OG HYDRA. Let's just carry on upgrading, and I'm gonna... Okay, that thing's already maxed. So now this thing does 49,000 damage. This does 76,000 damage. And this will do 116,000 damage. I don't know why I keep pausing. This now does 100,071 damage. This is doing 274 damage. That is a lot of damage, and we just need to keep on upgrading that, and that should be good. Okay, now they're all on tier 4. This does 171 damage, the one-headed HYDRA. The dual-headed HYDRA does 190,000 damage. The triple HYDRA does 66,000 damage, and the quad HYDRA does 68,000 damage. Wait, what am I even saying? 200,000 damage and 274,000 damage. Let's upgrade that, so now it's doing a whopping 96,000 damage, which is quite a lot actually. To how easy is you get it, it's quite a lot. So is the one-headed HYDRA, that also has a lot of damage. It does 360 something damage. This does 381 damage, a little bit more than that, but a little bit less than that. And then I'm believing this does this does more damage than this one, but this one has basically infinite range and does a lot of damage. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So if you see, this is the one-headed HYDRA, does 1 attack speed. This is a two-headed HYDRA that has 2 attack speed. This is a 3-headed HYDRA, has 3 attack speed. This is a 4-headed HYDRA with 4 attack speed. Pretty cool. Now let's get down our final HYDRA, the OG HYDRA. Now let's just quickly upgrade this, because we're dying. Now this thing does 476,000 damage with the attack speed of 5, which is much, like, a lot more than any other thing, which is quite insane. But we are not actually doing that great. Things are getting through. Okay, now a lot of things are getting through, because even though we literally have like the full team of HYDRAs, we're not that strong. So I'm just gonna quickly move Dragon God back down to here, because Dragon God is cool, but not that powerful. Now, the OG HYDRA looks really cool. The one-headed HYDRA looks pretty cool. Now it gains a little red pigment. Then it... Basically, to wrap it all up, we won. The HYDRAs are insane, and they're definitely worth grinding for. And especially if you're going to get EG on them, they are really cool. Now, if you guys want to like want me to do like another video like this, basically what the content creators have is that Max, the like head developer, I don't think he is the head developer, but he's a developer and is basically just a really good person throughout the community. He basically sometimes lets content creators borrow the some towers to basically make a video like this one that you're watching right now. So if you like want to borrow some towers and want to make cool videos, I strongly suggest becoming a content creator and making content on World Defenders, because the more content creators we have, the better. So shout out to this guy. Yeah. And final one huge thank you to Max, who gave me all these internal glory HYDRAs, which we had fun playing with, and are really OP actually. But either way, also here's all the stats on screen right here, if you want to know the stats of them with internal glory. But anyway, I think that's going to wrap up this video. If you all enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.